Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll bump into her in 18 years.
What?
Did you really think I was gonna change that much? Get out, everybody!
Somebody leaves a baby on Quagmire's doorstep, and he denies she's his right up until the baby does his catchphrase. That's one. This is every time between Season 4 and Season 8 that Quagmire's love life became somebody else's problem, in the order it happened. One explanation the show holds back until the very last one.
I can't just, you're my best friend's wife, reach him down. All right.
Yeah, you go in and get that. Show that fishy who's boss.
Let's start the show. Season 4, Episode 5, The Cleveland Loretta Quagmire. This is the one where he ends a marriage, and it takes the neighborhood about a day to work out it was him. Peter takes everyone out on his fishing boat to celebrate the boat's first year.
Peter, are you sure Santos and Pasquale don't mind coming in on a Saturday to serve us drinks?
Are you kidding, Lois? They're Portuguese. Work is their
Quagmire's fishing off the side. He catches something, and it lands in Loretta's shirt, and she tells him to reach in and get it.
Well, I can't just, you're my best friend's wife, reach him down. All right.
And while his hand is in there, Cleveland strolls over to tell them about the snacks. By the time the fish is out, Loretta has made Quagmire an offer he doesn't entirely follow.
Well, we'll have to do this again sometime.
You name the time and the place, little neck.
Elsewhere on the boat, there's a game of charades, which ends when Joe goes over the side.
Oh, Natalie Wood. Definitely Natalie Wood.
Somebody save him! He can't swim!
Peter, still playing, guesses Natalie Wood. He's right. Two of Peter's employees pull Joe out in a fishing net and get him breathing again.
Ah, gay. You were right, Peter. It was Natalie Wood.
Because nobody in the Griffin family had the first idea what to do. So Lois signs the whole family up for a CPR class.
Peter Griffin, certified CPR. Don't anyone panic.
Are you crazy?
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop stalling, all right? We gotta get these trousers off.
Peter loses his certification card almost immediately. That part matters. It's why Peter spends the next stretch of the episode walking around Quahog looking for somebody to rescue. He hears screaming from Cleveland's house and goes straight through the door expecting an emergency.
Holy crap.
We should go.
What he finds is Loretta on the couch with a man neither he nor Brian recognizes.
What was that?
Up and put some more of that sugar in my bowl.
They back out without seeing the guy's face, which is when the guy sits up. Peter and Brian agree, out loud, that the most important thing in the world is that nobody ever hears about this. They tell Lois, they tell the Swansons, they tell Quagmire.
Oh, God, I'm screwed. This is worse than that time I had to fess up to the nation. My fellow Americans, I have not been entirely truthful with you.
Then they take Cleveland down to the clam, and Peter delivers the news with considerably more detail than the situation calls for.
Which actually brings me to my next point. Your wife's cheating on you. What? She was with some guy going bam, bam, bam!
Cleveland goes home and asks his wife about it, calmly. Loretta tells him she needs a real man.
I need a real man, and Lord knows that ain't you.
Cleveland apologizes to her. She throws him out. The Griffins take him in.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, Loretta kicked me out.
Oh, Cleveland, I am so sorry. You can stay here as long as you like.
Lois notices he doesn't seem upset at all, which nobody can make sense of.
You know, Peter, I'm a little worried about Cleveland. His wife cheated on him, kicked him out of the house, and he doesn't seem at all affected by it.
Peter decides what Cleveland needs is to get even, and goes to Quagmire for advice on the best way to do it.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys, let me throw something on.
Quagmire answers the door mid-workout in leopard skin briefs. Peter and Brian recognize the tattoo. Quagmire begs them to keep it to themselves.
I knew it was a mistake. It never felt right. Please don't tell Cleveland.
Well, all right, Quagmire. Cleveland, Quagmire's sleeping with your wife.
What?
They tell Cleveland inside the hour. Cleveland barely reacts to that either, so everybody starts working on him. Lois explains that Loretta wanted a husband who'd stand up for himself.
You gotta push back a little. You gotta get a little rough. Oh, God, Peter, hit me.
Yeah!
Ow!
Peter takes him to a wrestling match, which does a great deal more for Peter than it does for Cleveland.
Oh, doesn't he make you so mad you just want to go down there and hit him?
No.
Well, maybe not him because he's kind of big, but don't you want to hit the guy sitting next to you?
Eventually, Peter puts on a Quagmire mask and does something to Brian in the middle of the living room that nobody in the room asked for. That one works. Cleveland says he's going to kill Quagmire. Peter realizes he's overshot and hides Quagmire at Mayor West's mansion.
Listen, Mayor West, my friend Quagmire here is in trouble. He needs a place to stay tonight.
Say no more. I'll protect you, sir.
Which Quagmire tolerates for about as long as anyone could. He goes home. He picks up the phone and calls Cleveland to apologize.
why don't you come on over and we can try to get things back to the way they used to be?
Cleveland arrives with a baseball bat.
Oh, hey, Cleveland, I was just leaving you a message.
He chases Quagmire through the house and out onto the front lawn, in front of most of the Griffin family.
Somebody stop them! Do something!
And he gets him cornered on the grass with nowhere left to go. And then he can't do it. Standing over the man who took his marriage apart, Cleveland finds out he isn't capable of hurting anybody. That's the joke the whole episode has been building, and it's also the saddest thing in it. Peter gets Loretta to the house by telling her Lois needs an intervention.
You told me this was Lois's intervention.
Nice.
It doesn't turn into a reconciliation. The two of them agree to a divorce, and Cleveland tells her he might not be perfect, but he deserved better than what she did. That's Loretta finished. She's written out right here, and most of the groundwork for Cleveland's own show gets laid in this episode.
But Peter, the marriage is ending.
Well, look at the bright side, Lois. It's a chance for a fresh start for both Cleveland and Loretta.
Quagmire and Cleveland make up. Then, because Quagmire insists on it, they settle the rest of it in a boxing ring. So that's one marriage ended. 16 episodes later, the same season, he gets one of his own. Season 4, Episode 21. I Take Thee, Quagmire. This is the one where he gets married, and the only exit he can find is a funeral. It starts with Peter on Wheel of Fortune. He gets to the bonus round and picks his letters, one of which is the Batman symbol. He solves it first try.
I don't believe it.
Oh my god, I just took a shot in the dick! Holy crap!
Among the prizes, he takes a week of free maid service. Her name is Joan.
Hi, I'm Joan. I'm, your maid for the week.
Me, Peter. You maid.
And Peter spends that week having her pull things out of his belly button and carry him to the store on her back.
This is unbelievably humiliating.
Hey, Lois wants me to go to the store and the car's low on gas.
For her last night, he invites the guys over to watch and hands Meg a watermelon that's been packed with pudding and fireworks.
This is weird. Am I supposed to eat this? I hate you! I hate you!
Oh, maid!
Joan is cleaning that up when she meets Quagmire, and that's it. He's gone.
Oh my God, I'm in love.
He asks her out. He proposes on the second date, on a beach, at sunset. She says yes.
Man, I never would have thought Quagmire'd get married.
Nah, I know Quagmire, and I'm telling you, this has gotta be some kind of prank.
And then Quagmire quits. Not the dating, all of it. The entire personality goes. He has everyone over and asks them to take their shoes off at the door because he and Joan do the Japanese thing now.
Glenn, your place looks wonderful. I feel like I can touch things in here now.
We brought you guys a bottle of wine.
Ooh!
Peter cannot live with this. He tries the strip club.
All right, Quagmire, time for your lap dance.
No, guys, I can't do that. It's degrading to women.
He tries magazines.
Oh, now this is neat. These people have put an old-fashioned colonial spinning wheel in the center of their living room as furniture.
He spends thousands of dollars and calls a long list of strangers to get hold of the foot of the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, thanks, Peter, but Joan's all the foot I need now.
What? But Quagmire, that's the real foot from the Statue of Liberty.
No, I'm okay.
On the grounds that Quagmire has a thing about feet. None of it works. What works is an ordinary afternoon at the Griffin house, where Lois is having a hard time with the baby, and Peter tries to help in the least helpful way available to him.
Oh, Lois, you're all wet. Here, let me jiggle you dry.
Quagmire watches that happen and knows immediately that he's made a mistake.
Oh, God, I gotta get out of this marriage. Cleveland, how did you get out of yours?
You slept with my wife.
He tells Joan his friends think the two of them should get an annulment. Joan tells him that if he leaves her, she'll hurt herself, and she'll hurt him.
Good, because if you ever left me, I'd have to cut myself. And then I'd cut you. I love you, Glenn.
He drops it, so he asks the guys to get him out, and get him out fast. At one point, he asks Cleveland how he managed to get out of his marriage. Cleveland reminds him. They settle on faking his death. Plan A is a video.
What do you guys want?
Joan, you mind if we come in? There's been an accident.
Joe plays a ninja. Cleveland plays a Nazi with a ray gun. Peter plays a robot built out of pots and pans, and then plays the dinosaur that eats the body.
We are so sorry for your loss.
Is this a joke?
Joan watches the whole thing and doesn't buy a second of it. Plan B is simpler. Quagmire comes home and has a heart attack.
Oh, heart attack!
Glenn! Sweetheart! Is he all right?
That one works. So there's a funeral.
Quagmire's okay in there?
No problem. He's got half an hour of oxygen. We'll sneak back later and dig him up.
Quagmire is in the coffin, with about 30 seconds of air in there with him, and the arrangement is that Peter digs him back up once the mourners have gone home. Then Mayor West stands up and announces that every coffin in Quahog is now going to be encased in concrete. It's a zombie precaution.
Sorry, Mr. Quagmire, but I still need a body to take back with me. So...
No, you can't take him!
Peter has to admit, out loud, in front of everybody, that Quagmire isn't dead. Then he opens the box and takes him out alive. But death is already there. Death came for a body, and death is still owed one. He reaches for Quagmire, and Joan gets in the way and grabs his arm to stop him. It kills her instantly. She dies putting herself between death and the man who spent the whole week trying to leave her. The guys point out to Death that her married name was Quagmire, and that she had already told them she was willing to die for him. Death accepts the paperwork and takes her instead. And then Quagmire asks him to leave the body where it is for another 5 minutes.
Hey, Death, can you leave that body here for another 5 minutes?
That's Quagmire!
He's back. That's twice now, and neither one was his idea. Next season, the show stops making him wait and hands him Lois directly. Season 5, Episode 18, Meet the Quagmires. This is the one where he gets Lois, gets 3 kids out of it, and it takes Peter 2 trips through time to undo. Peter's at the clam listening to Quagmire run through his weekend, and he starts to feel like he skipped a part of his life he was owed.
Man, I envy you single guys. No families, partying whenever you want. These are the only people I get to party with.
Then Death turns up at the bar on a false alarm. Death offers to send him back to 1984 for one night.
All right, you win. Let's go. But just for one night.
Brian goes with him. To everyone in 1984, Peter looks 18. They arrive at the country club. Cleveland's already there in full period costume.
Round the side and back again. Up high, down low.
And then Lois Pewterschmidt walks the length of the pool, steps out of her heels, and goes off the diving board. Brian has a reaction to this. Peter already has a date with her that night. They're supposed to go to the movies. He cancels it and goes drinking with Cleveland instead.
But we had a date.
I would eat your poo.
He spends the evening dancing and ends up making out with Molly Ringwald.
Peter, are you Molly Ringwald?
Yeah, how's it going?
Wow, you're the biggest star in the world right now. What are you doing here?
Then Death arrives to take him home. He gets back to the present, and he's been married to Molly Ringwald for 20 years.
Ah! Are you? What are you doing in my bed?
Peter, it's me. Molly, your wife?
Molly Ringwald? You're my wife?
Lois is married to Quagmire.
Come here, baby. Let's head upstairs and play hide and go.
Meg, Chris, and Stewie are his. They've got his nose, his chin, and his catchphrase. Chevy Chase hosts The Tonight Show. Al Gore is president. Brian explains the butterfly effect and then, having explained it, starts arguing for staying. There are flying cars that run on vegetable oil. Roughly everything Brian has complained about for 6 seasons has been quietly fixed. Brian would like to stay.
Or we could just make the best of this. Al Gore is president. I mean, with Bush, we didn't have flying cars that run on vegetable oil.
Peter has dinner with Lois and Quagmire in their house, at their table, and asks Death to send him back. So he goes back and blows the date again.
Fine.
Crap. Death!
What?
One more time.
And then again. He keeps asking Death for one more go until Death stops handing them out.
Screw this! No more mulligans! You're on your own!
God damn it, Brian, what the hell am I gonna do now?
And Lois spends the evening annoyed at a man who has now stood her up twice. Which leaves one option. There's a dance at the country club that night, and there's a kiss at that dance. That's the entire reason Lois falls for Quagmire in the first place. Peter and Brian go in through an air vent to stop it.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
What?
It's a line from Die Hard. Hasn't been made yet.
Come through the ceiling and land on the band.
My God! You just crushed Andy!
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, you're sorry? Who's gonna play guitar?
Brian ends up playing guitar. Peter tries to talk her out of it.
Lois, may I have this dance?
Peter, what are you doing here?
I love you, Lois Pewterschmidt.
Lois tells him he had his chance and he blew it, and that she loves Quagmire now, and Peter more or less gives up on the spot.
Who the am I kidding? I don't deserve her.
Then Brian looks at a group photo and watches Chris, Stewie, and Meg fade out of it.
Come on, Peter. Prove to Lois that you love her. It's your last chance.
Peter punches Quagmire, kisses Lois, and asks her to marry him. She says yes.
Lois Pewterschmidt, will you be my wife?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Brian and the band play a song that won't be released for another 3 years, and one of them makes a phone call about it.
You know that mediocre generic sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this.
There's one other thing that happens at that dance. Peter turns around mid-song and accidentally punches the giant chicken in the face, and the episode plays that as the origin of the entire feud, which is not what the show said the first time. In Da Boom, it was an expired coupon. Nobody ever went back and fixed that. 2 seasons later, the show finally makes him deal with something.
And hey, let's just all be grateful that things are completely back to normal again. Who ate all the pecan sandies?
Season 8, Episode 6, Quagmire's Baby. This is the one where it catches up with him. Quagmire holds a garage sale, and Peter buys an old ham radio off him.
Here, Peter, that'll be $50.
$50? All right, fine, I'll buy it.
7 weeks later, Peter has convinced himself the radio is letting him talk to the ghost of Ronald Reagan, right up until it turns out to be an impressionist.
Well, you know, Ed, the kids say you gotta go viral to promote yourself these days.
So this is not Reagan?
No, it's Rich Little. He's an impressionist.
So Peter goes round to Quagmire's to demand his money back, and the two of them are arguing on the front step when they notice the basket.
Whoever bought that baby from you obviously didn't want it.
A baby? I didn't sell a baby.
There's a baby in it, and there's a note. The note says she's Quagmire's. It also suggests he use protection in future. Quagmire says she isn't his. Then she does the head bob.
Giggity.
Oh, I say that.
He names her Anna Lee.
Have you given her a name yet?
Yeah, I named her Anna Lee, but I'm probably just gonna call her Anna for short.
That's funny.
Thank you.
The test comes back and confirms it. So he takes her in, with no idea what he's doing, and for about 2 weeks he genuinely tries.
What's going on? Not really sure what I'm supposed to do with you. You smoke?
And for about 2 weeks, the crying arrives at the precise moment it can do the most damage to his evening.
Okay, stop. Just stop crying. Stop crying, Anna Lee. Oh, no wonder. You dropped your pacifier.
He takes her to an adoption center and signs her over. The couple who end up adopting her are standing at the reception desk when he walks in. They're right there in the shot, and then he can't stop thinking about her.
She'll go to a good home, right?
Oh, yes.
She'll be somewhere safe, right? Like, you're not gonna put her with sand people, right?
Everything reminds him of her, including the strip club.
I abandoned my daughter. Why did I give away my only daughter?
He drives out to the house with Peter and Joe to take her back, and he gets as far as the window. Inside there's 2 parents and a kid, and it's working. He leaves her there. It's the one unselfish thing the character does in 24 seasons.
She looked so happy. Almost like she belongs there. They look like a real family.
And then he ruins it. On the way out, he says he'll look her up when she turns 18. That's the last line of the episode.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll bump into her in 18 years.
What?
Did you really think I was gonna change that much? Get out, everybody!
10 minutes of a man doing the right thing, undone in 1 sentence. 4 episodes in, and the show still hasn't told you why he's like this. That comes 1 week later. Season 8, Episode 7, Jerome is the New Black. This is the one where somebody finally asks him. Cleveland has moved to Virginia, and Peter, Joe, and Quagmire are down to 3 and handling it badly, so they start auditioning replacements.
It's him! Hey, Cleveland!
Why didn't you tell us you were back, buddy? Oh, it's a lamp.
Brian puts himself forward. Peter tells him it isn't going to work because Quagmire doesn't like him.
What are you doing just standing out here? I'm gonna conveniently stroll by and strike up a conversation with him and maybe find out why he hates me.
This is news to Brian. He goes over to Quagmire's house to sort it out and makes it worse, so he cheats. He writes a note and sets it up so Quagmire thinks the dinner invitation is coming from Cheryl Teagues. Teagues had been surfacing in Quagmire's dialogue since the early seasons with no explanation attached.
Hey, what are you getting all dressed up for? I'm treating Quagmire to a night out. Really? I thought he hated you. How'd you convince him to go? I tricked him.
This is the episode that finally says out loud that she's the great love of his life.
Brian, Cheryl was the one that got away. She was the great love of my life. I thought this was my chance to finally achieve some real happiness.
Quagmire shows up to dinner. Brian tries small talk. Quagmire gives him nothing at all.
These steak knives? What are they serving us? Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Not likely.
So Brian asks him straight out why he doesn't like him. He gets an answer that runs about 90 seconds. Quagmire goes through it item by item, and every item is a real episode. The drinking, the lawn, the way he talks to Lois, the book he hands people and then explains to them, the son he doesn't see. It isn't an insult, it's a receipt.
And you're such a sponge. You pay for nothing. You always say, ooh, I'll get you later, but later never comes.
Brian has nothing to say to any of it, and then Quagmire tells him he knew the note was fake the entire time, because Cheryl Teagues would have known how to spell definite. He knew before he sat down. He came anyway.
That's the worst of it, Brian. You're just a big, sad, alcoholic bore. I'll see you, Brian.
Brian goes home and he's been crying. Stewie tells him he doesn't need Quagmire to like him. He needs to like himself. Then he says he thinks Brian's all right and lets him sleep in his room.
Good night, Brian.
Good night, Stewie.